Hi, today I'm going to be making Spanish rice, and I use this from the store, and the reason why I like to do that is most of the time that I serve the Spanish rice, I have made a more labor-intensive part of the meal, which would be enchiladas or sometimes tamales, and I serve it with any Spanish dish that I make. And so this, all you do with this is you put about 2 tablespoons of olive oil.
Do you always use Rice-A-Roni, or is there other good brands?
You know, I've used other brands, but the Rice-A-Roni brand really is my favorite. And so then I'm just going to pour the rice. This rice has vermicelli in it, so it's got the little pastas in it. And then I will be toasting that. We'll be toasting that till it's just a nice light brown. And this is one dish that all of my family likes, and so if they're really hungry, they can fill up on this. And then I also use the leftovers to do other things with. One of the things I'll be doing is what we like, my husband and I like to have the leftover Spanish rice in an omelette, and I'll be showing you that.
About how many people would one box serve?
It actually, probably at least 5. Yeah, because it does kind of fluff up quite a bit.
So if you're serving a big crowd, you just do 2 boxes?
Yeah. I've done 2 boxes and had leftovers when we've had 10.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so I think it serves more than that.
So do you toast it all at the same time if you do a double batch?
Yes, I do, yeah.
So you can toast it, and is it about the same size pan?
No, I would probably use one bigger than that, bigger than
Okay.
this one. Yeah, because, and so then after this is toasted, we will be adding a can of petite tomatoes. And I like that. It does say on the box that you just add diced tomatoes, but I prefer the petite because they're little, and some of my kids will eat those because they're little.
Rather than the bigger chunks that come in a regular dice?
Yes.
So you want the
small
petite dice?
Yeah.
Tomatoes.
Can you get a spoon, Joanne? I'll show
Oh,
how much little they are. They're quite a bit littler than the diced. Yeah.
So you think it makes a big difference?
Yeah, just for some people who, some of my kids don't even like tomatoes. So, some of my kids.
Well, we'll see, because
Yeah.
Joanne, you do like cooked
Well, I like it smoother.
tomatoes.
Yeah. 6.
Yeah. I want a little too peppery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What point you put the?
Oh, so after this is browned and we pour the water in, then we'll add this packet that comes with all the seasonings. That makes it
Smells good.
really good. And you can add other things to this to also make it a meal. You can add any kind of meat or vegetable.
Wonder how hamburger would be.
I wonder if it would, yeah. Because then I'm thinking, a lot of these restaurants now, they have what they call their bowls, and they
So you can
Yeah.
make your own, like
Yeah.
taco bowl.
your taco bowl, rice bowl.
Throw some cheese in.
Yeah, it's a real popular thing I've noticed in some of the restaurants.
We don't think that there should be any apology about using mixes where it does save you time.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you're saving money too, especially if you're staying out of restaurants because you don't feel like cooking.
Yeah.
By using quick things to put together.
And really, the main dish that you're making, if it's enchiladas and tamales or anything that requires a lot of more time, that's where the labor of love is, and your family appreciates it.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And so then to put a little quick side together at the same time is not overwhelming.
No,
Makes
not
a
at
whole
all.
meal.
Okay, so at this
So you
point,
put this
yeah,
spices
no, after the water.
water.
So it looks about like that. And then stand back a little bit. And we have the tomatoes, and you do not drain. You need the.
You need all the whole can.
Yeah.
What size can is that, Bonnie?
This is a where is it? 14.5 ounce can, just almost the standard size, and give it a little stir, and then we will and then we will simmer that. And there again, it depends on your altitude. In Texas, I do it for 20 minutes. And when I lived here, I had to do 25 when I lived in Utah.
So altitude again is a
altitude
consideration.
makes a difference. And in California, it's 15. So I will leave it there, and you wait till it comes to a boil, and then turn it down to maybe like a low simmer. And that's it.
And how many minutes are you cooking it?
Oh, this one right here, since we're here, I will start with 20. I haven't lived in Utah a long time, for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enough.
So when I have leftover pilaf or Spanish rice, we like to have it in an omelet. And so after you've scrambled your eggs and start cooking them, spatula. Oh yeah, this one here.
Oh, look how you're doing that. That's to make the omelet.
Yeah, just make the omelet without cooking the omelet. I don't like the omelet when it's cooked too much, like brown all over. So I get rid of all these.
Oh, so that it can equally cook
So it can
at
equally
the same
cook.
time.
Just a little bit.
Sometimes I'll put a lid on.
Oh, that's a good idea. If you have it low enough, you can. If you have the heat low enough, you can just put the lid on, can't you? Okay.
That's looking delicious.
Yeah, pretty good. So I think now would be a good time to add
You can
this.
partly both things.
Just on one half. Yeah, just on one half, and then I'll fold it over on top.
I mean, each kind of rice and a quarter of it, or you just do?
I'll do everything on half.
I see.
Yeah. And then when we fold it over, everybody will get some. And you could put more in there, whatever you think you can fit, really. And that is the timer. So you just turn that. Okay, now Chuck is much better at this than I am. There we go.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Voila.
Except for that.
It's good. Awesome.
And so then I would probably turn it down for a little bit, just to let the cheese kind of melt. And just let it sit there, and then that way anything that was not cooked inside will be. So just leave it sitting there.
Beautiful.
For a bit. There we go.
Thank you. I'm going to sample both the Mexican rice or Spanish rice and the omelet that Bonnie filled with Spanish rice. So we're tasting both of them now. Everybody ready?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the omelet's delicious. And now for the Spanish rice. Perfectly flavored, very little effort.
It is a very good flavor.
Mhm.
Some Spanish rice is a little bitter to me.
Yeah.
This
And
is
one-
really good.
Joanne, how do you feel about those petite?
You just kind of
tomatoes?
eat around them.
Joanne's our less fan of tomatoes. Delicious, Bonnie, thank you.
Very good.